How on earth do they treat weeds in lawns that are constantly establishing? Do they use pre and post emergence, and why doesn't this impact the growth of the new turf? I don't know the answer, but what I did find interesting is it takes them 4 years to establish a paddock. Not all turf farms are created equal, and there are certain standards that certain turf farms need to have if they want to sit underneath the Lawn Solutions banner, and they get audited around lots of different things, which include pest and disease and weed ingress. Because they're so big, there's probably not weeds coming in. They probably don't use pre-emergent, I wouldn't suggest. They may spray for broadleaf and that kind of thing, bulk spray, because all they really need to do is make sure that there's no weeds before they harvest.
And then they could also just use herbicides that don't have residual effects. So once it's come in contact with the leaf, that's it. That's the end of the cycle. There's no laying around in the soil.
And you got to be careful how you answer this, but something like a NSFW, as much as it's not an advertised thing, it can have a longer term.
Well, the label does suggest that it's got residual effects in the soil for 12 weeks, which may inhibit root and seed germination. So if they were, obviously, if you were to apply NSFW or equivalent product and then harvest that turf, it may then have trouble re-establishing in that time frame. So if they use something like dicamba, for example, which to my knowledge doesn't have anything residual in the soil, it's just all one touch.
We will find out.
Yeah, that's a good question.